Mark Main McIntyre here to give you my thoughts on Resident Evil Remastered, based on the remaking of the 1996 Resident Evil. Now, for starters, I would like to say I never played any of the old games before Resident Evil 4. I never played Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 0. It was supposed to be Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica. I've only played 4 and up. 4, 5, 6, Operation Revelations 1 and 2. And that's it. So, my thoughts on it is that I like it. It's a good game. Now, what I'm going to get to in first is what I don't like about the game. And there's pretty much there's only one thing I don't like it. And that's the fixed camera angles. Now, I know people, both generations, like the fixed camera angles. Some people like the over the shoulder. And then there's some people who just don't care. They like both. Me, as you can tell, I prefer the over the shoulder. And if they ever remake Resident Evil 2 and 3, they should put the option between over the shoulder and tank control, so both generations could have it. Now getting back to this, there's two controls. Even though it's still fixed camera angles, you can have the modern controls. Wherever you point the stick, the person would go. And I, chose that. But it feels weird, but I still prefer it over the fixed camera angles. Like, I tried it for just even like 3 minutes and I couldn't get into it. Now getting into I like everything. The story, the characters, the monsters, the environments. But let's talk about the environment real quick. The setting actually of the environment is a mansion. A very mansion that was built by a person named George Trevor. He was locked inside the mansion probably in 1960s. I really wasn't paying attention. I forgot. I'll look that up later. Yeah, he built the mansion. He got trapped in it and he died there. So there's also a lot of puzzles. I was gonna look them up so I could just like breeze right through it, but I didn't want to do that. And plus, I've already seen playthroughs on this like years prior to even this being remastered. So I kind of figured how to do the puzzles, but the one puzzle where you push the knights, that was pretty easy. I just pushed the knights until something happened. So, and there's the puzzle where you have to change colors and then you get the black mask. People who play this game, y'all know what I'm talking about. Now getting into the story. The story takes place in 1998. Well, if you want to go more in depth, July 1998. I think one day after Resident Evil 0. Yeah, one day. This team, you got the RPD, Raccoon Police Department, says there's special tactics and rescue service stars to look for Bravo team. Bravo team gets lost and Alpha team is set in. You have to play Resident Evil 0 to know about Bravo team, mostly. Anyway, the people on Alpha team is Christopher Redfield, people short for Chris, Jill Valentine, Albert Wesker, Barry Burton, and the helicopter pilot Brad, and the guy, what's Joseph Forrest, what was it? Yeah, Joseph, and while they're looking for Bravo team, they all run into a match except for Joseph, who gets killed by zombie dogs. Uh, and then why you going through them? So they see Joseph getting killed by dogs, and then they run into the mansion. Pretty much for it. And then over the course of the game, you realize that this mansion is being used for testing, and this group named Umbrella is doing the experiments. Now you get to play as two people in this game: Christopher Redfield or Jill Valentine. I prefer Jill Valentine because she has more room. She has more room to carry weapons and stuff. Chris, he only gets like 6 slots, and Jill gets 8 slots. Supporting characters, Barry Burton. He's only in Jill's side of the campaign, but for some reason, he's not in Chris's. In Chris's campaign, he has Bravo team member Rebecca Chambers, who's also in Resident Evil 0. And you got, I'm gonna name some monsters from the game. Spoiler. Plant 42, the Hunters, the Zombies, Crimson Heads, when you don't kill the zombies by taking off their head or burning them. You got, I forgot what it was called, but it was a snake. It was Yawn. That's his name, Yawn. What kind of name is that? Yawn. Just imagine one of the. Never mind. Spoilers. At the end of the game, you realize that Albert Wesker's working with Umbrella. Well, actually, he's been working with Umbrella since he was like born. In reality, really. But Barry turns on you. You find out by playing Jill's campaign. He's doing this because his Wesker was gonna kill his Barry's family, and I guess I see Barry doing that because Wesker was gonna kill his family. I mean, I would have done the same thing. I was gonna have to kill my friends just to keep my family alive. If you beat this game in under amount of hours, you get certain stuff. So, I think that's it. You've been here for my Resident Evil Remastered review based on the Resident Evil Remake based on the 1996 Resident Evil game. In the closing, wait, hold up, I just thought of something. I almost forgot that certain actions you do will change the plotmatic of the game. If you decide to go Road A, it will affect Road C somehow. If you get what I'm saying, just write down the comments, and I'll go into it more if you don't get what I'm saying. And I would like to say that the one puzzle I don't like is the I forgot what it was called. I mean, what? Actually, yeah, I think it was the one where you had to change colors on the pictures, and then if you get it wrong, birds just come out and try to peck you on your face. So yeah, even though I got that very easily, I didn't like it. That took me about 20 minutes. Yeah, so now that's it. So I give this game a B plus, 8 out of 10. So in the closing, you have failed the test.